Hello, everybody. It's me, Adams. We're playing another space game. This is another space game I know very little about. I saw someone playing it. It looked interesting. And wow, it's that guy. Yeah, and I will be giving it a go. I didn't think this was going to potentially be a spooky game. But when I was looking at debugging some setup issues, I saw someone suggest that maybe. Well, I was looking at the settings, and there's a setting that said disable jump scares. So I know, spoiled a little bit, there are at least jump scares, but I don't actually know anything else about this game. The game is called Scavenger SV4. The things that I do know about it is you're on a ship and you're doing survival, space survival, scavenging things. Yeah, no. But let's learn more about it together. And we'll go couple ammo, and then you can hear music. Hopefully it's not too loud. And I can go, wow. This controls seem a bit funky, and then some of the audio stuff was also a bit funky. So we'll see how well it goes, and if it gets laggy or something. I can see the mouse looks like it's laggy, but it might not matter too much. Already it's a bit weird how the mouse is locked to this tiny sub-menu. But we'll see. Let's get my chat up so I can actually see it. Let me see if I can lock it to being above all the other windows like this, so I don't have to worry about it. Alright, new game. I am male. My name is, of course, Dithium. My ship name is, what are we gonna call the ship? The JB Seeker, we'll call it that. JB Seeker. What paint schemes do we have? We have some pretty good ones. I mean, it's very early days yet. So far, all we have is ship in space. We don't actually know. Oh, that's pretty cool. We can do. Wait, why is it going dazzle? Solid dazzle. No, I want to look at the top of the ship again. Stop. What are you doing? Leading? I'll do blue. Oh, cyan. None. Dazzle. Solid. Tritone. Strikes? That's definitely an A there, right? Not no. Show me the top of the ship. I want to see what the color. Okay, it will be cyan strikes. I don't know what generate again means. I think that just resets the names that we just put in, so I'm not going to do that. So we'll do begin game. Let's see. Left mouse button to use things. Okay. I'm in bed. It's a little framey, but that's okay. I'm in 0G. Hello, Derry. How you doing? Bunk terminal. I can apparently float through my bed. I'm just a floating head, apparently. Okay. Oh, look, it's yet another personal log of Dithium aboard ISC-205, the JB Seeker. Oh, look, it's yet another uncharted planetary system, almost identical to the one I just left from. I have to admit, this job seemed a lot more interesting back when Interstellar Co-Recruitment Officer described it to me. Freedom, adventure, sights never seen by man. Sucker. They didn't mention at all the They didn't mention that all the uncharted planets fall into one of three basic types: lifeless identical blasted little rocks, lifeless identical gas giants, or lifeless identical balls of ice. This one is a lifeless ball of ice. I'm boldly exploring it, by which I mean I'm imaging it from orbit. They don't even authorize sending the rover down for ice samples unless something looks particularly promising from space, and that hasn't happened out here yet. Bruh, true, I know. Sometimes I wish I was a floating head. Travel would be so much easier. I wouldn't have to go to the bathroom. True. You'd even be able to get stuck in someone's carry-on. You might not even need a ticket. Oh, okay. So I can interact with this, and now I have a mouse, which is a lot to the interface. Next log entry. I can use arrow keys for this. Interesting. Personal log. Wrote up my report. I never just cut and paste in the previous one, but I'm always tempted to. Took me hours. It won't be enough for them, of course. Nothing ever is. I've been put on probation for doing things exactly the way they ordered me to do them. Working for these guys is almost more than I can take. I wonder what they'll complain about this time. At least that's one more survey target done. 11 left to go, and then I get a couple days off. And what do we have here? Why? Another lifeless ball of ice. Color me surprised. Another report to write. Another report to write. Speaking of reports, can you believe they rejected my last tabular planetary survey as too long, despite it already being under the minimum length they ordered me to use? Threatened to fire me if I don't shape up with a properly concise report next time. I filed my revised tabular planetary survey. Rejected. Reason? Too short. Headed for the next survey target, a G-type star with one planet. I'm not even in system yet, and this one is already shaping up to be fascinating. This planet is strongly radioactive. Not just the star, the planet itself. I'm not going to be able to get very close to it, or stay very long. I'm calculating my exposure if I stay at high orbit, and it looks like a few hours shouldn't be too bad. It gets better. I picked up a snippet of radio noise. At first I thought it was interference, but I think it was a signal. I recorded the last part of it before it disappeared. I swear that part of my recorded clip is repeating count in base 6. I can't picture a natural phenomenon that would account for that. But who uses base 6? Based on the long-range telescope, it looks like this planet has a perpetual cloud cover. Layers of clouds over the layers of unbroken overcast. It never lifts. I can't see through it to see the surface. There's no shuttles, nothing in orbit, no stations, no activity. Nothing like ongoing industry or colonization. I keep getting garbled snippets of repeating radio signals. I don't understand any of them, but I'm recording them all. I can't believe they're natural, and I can't believe they're of human origin either. Interstellar Co. is gonna flip. Oh shit. The company is going to be the only ones to know. They're going to keep this one to themselves until they wrung every penny of profit out of it that they can. This is going to make those bastards wealthy beyond imagining. 2 hours to orbital insertion. I haven't been able to sleep. My brain won't stop. It won't even slow down. I keep thinking, what happens if I don't tell the company? I've got a week or so before my report is suspiciously overdue. I've got 2-3 weeks before they can get anybody out here to look for me. The JBU Seeker is a fully stocked survey ship. I'm already here, and right now I'm probably the only person in the universe who knows about this find. I can shut down communications, shut down the transponder, go dark, deploy the rover, check out the surface, grab some samples, get everything I can off the planet. Cargo could be worth millions. Once I've grabbed everything I can grab, I'll make a run for the independent outpost outside Knight's Gate. I know a girl there who could move this sort of cargo for a small cut of the take. If the company wants to come after me, I'll be able to afford a legal team better than theirs. Selling the samples from something like this, I'm going to be wealthy beyond imagining. It won't keep Interstellar Co. from getting in on this. They're sure to send another ship on the same survey plan, but I can keep them from being the only ones who know, because after I sell my samples, I'm going to sell the coordinates too. Orbital burn complete. Circularized in parking orbit. Rover prepped. Here goes nothing. Okay. Oh. Turn music player on. Ooh. Play Dungeon Road. Okay, it's a game within a game. The Overlord has cast you into a dungeon, denies thirst for your blood. If you walk north, you walk south. Above you can see. Nice. Not gonna play this yet. That's cool. Read personal logs. Alright, let me get it here. What do we have? We have a vacant bathroom. We have a solitary chair. A golden urn. Storage. Can I open storage? That's my spacesuit. Storage terminal. Eva suit. Sort by value and the manifest. Okay. Oh, this ship is bigger than I initially thought. Wow. Look at all these control panels. I'm sure they mean something. Helm terminal. Radiation. Immediate emergency. That's fine. I'm not panicking yet. What's in the middle room? Medical. Oh, these shadows are really dense. Auto dock. This is the storeroom. This is cargo bay. This is also a cargo bay. Science lab, cargo bay, storage. Science research station. Place items in the lab to continue. No lights here though. What's at the helm? Yeah, maybe a little of V. I don't know yet. Rover status in cargo bay. Establish communications link with the rover. Launch rover. Examine rover survey map data. Nothing, obviously. Exit orbit and end the expedition. Establish communications link with the rover. Bunch of power information. Video camera, status display. Ah, okay, so I can say video camera here. I can say status display here. I gotcha. Compass, status display, microphone for listening, reserve batteries, survey map. There's a turret, and there's an exit link. Alright, let's hit launch. We just drop it from orbit? Something's twisting. I'm seeing particles, probably as it enters atmosphere. It's getting hot in here. Planet fall, 30 seconds. Is this a topographical map? Bonk. No, just a observed map. So, I mean, obviously there's something right in front of us. Let's try going towards it. Activating turret via screen 3. Uh-huh. There's some structures at least. So top number on the compass is the way my ship is facing. The rover is facing, sorry. Bottom number is the way my camera is facing. Let's go this way. It's charging. So the battery... Pick up. How do I pick up? Enter? Is it... No. Right click to deactivate turret. If I hit pick up, what happens? Manipulator arms. I have recovered a thing. It now drains my battery more. The map is filling out. Stuff over there. I think there was stuff over here, but let me... Oh, that was just a wall. I thought it was a building or a structure. Okay. Let's go over this way, see what this stuff is. That's got to be something, right? Object nearby. When you say nearby, what kind of nearby? Like over here? Is this said object? It is said object. Now I have two things. Okay, so I'm guessing this is my rover space. More over here? Yeah. Ooh. Pick up. So I'm guessing my rover is now full. And see, by draining passively now. Oh, no, we do recharge as well. We recharge at a rate of 7%. Drain at more. It's the little circle thing we went by before. Yeah, this doesn't seem like it's being set up for anything scary, right? Now, what happens if I go over? All inventory slots are full. Okay, so let me... Oh, I've exited this. How do I recall the ship? Recall ship. Oh, and it just takes off. I'll be back on board in a minute. I see it come up. Be really neat if I could. I suppose not. How are we looking? 30 seconds. This is this room, but the shadows means I can't see anything. That's unfortunate. I change the... Nope. Return to game. I think I might have to change the shadow setting so it's not as ridiculous. I heard noises over here. I assume that means that's the ship returning. What do we have? It is rover. Bulk unload rover. Cargo bay storage. Rover busy. Cargo operation in progress. Alright, so it's doing the process of unloading. And then I can say launch the rover back down. If I come over here, do I have the new items? Closet, Eva suit. No. What's back here? It's the radio receiver. Alright, I'm gonna restart the game and see if I can fix this shadow business. This is ridiculous. I don't think I have lights or anything. Throw you in BRB real quick. You can listen to more music in the meantime. Alright, that's much better. Don't know what the audio business is, but got you. Now we can actually see stuff. It's less moody and it's less kind of like, I guess, visually interesting. But at least we can actually see the rooms and what's in them. So Eva, come over here. Rover is downstairs. I can see cargo bay. I can rename them? Okay. And I can move them to... I can move them around. Let's move them to the science lab. Cargo, storage, and science lab. I've moved them to the science lab, which is over here. Laboratory ready. M131. Insufficient data for any assessment. Further research required. Research. Optical something or other? Initial research has determined this device contains mirrored surfaces. It's a laser. Object is a laser. Additional research necessary. My being here helps at research. Can I step away? Ooh, no. Return to game. I can step away and it will research on its own. Okay. It's an IR laser. Cool, so we'll do research or we'll step away. We'll let it do its science. Come over here, we'll see about picking up new stuff. It's a good thing that it returns exactly where you left off. I'll pick you up. This kind of reminds me of that Pulsar game I was playing. You know, picking up items, doing the research over time to make improvements to ship. Not quite the same. It is more maybe closer to Voices, in the sense that it's you just get an item, do some research on it, and it tells rocket launcher. Okay, alien rocket launcher. Another laser. Pick it up. See something in the distance over there. So I'll do this. I'm going to recall. Disconnect. Final report on IR laser. IR pulse laser. 2,000 credits, 2,000 credits, 1,000 credits. Implement unfamiliar technologies to achieve a familiar goal. Launching unguided drones equipped with proximity-fused explosive warheads. Device is a laser configured to operate an infrared capable of delivering high energy output over a short duty cycle. High energy laser capable of delivering high energy output in a very short duty cycle. Reduce damage over distance. This device is thermally efficient, remaining relatively cool during operation. Okay, so we have guns. I don't know if this is just cargo to sell, but yeah, this is the aspect that makes it familiar to Pulsar, in that you have items to garage. No, we would now take this under here. Storage, storage, storage. Little drone with little crappy arms. Go. Science lab. Science lab. Science lab. Oh, I should just do bulk unload. That's nice. And now that it's unloaded, I can say launch rover again. Come over into the science room. Kick off research all. Rover garage. Let's have a look at what's in here. Gives you stats about the garage itself. It's a CNC machine. Orbiting repair item, so I can make adjustments to the rover itself. This is engineering. Systems overview. Wait, that is left of the ship. What's that red blinking light on the left of the ship? Life support panel is not responding and may have crashed. Oh, hello. You indeed appear to be crashed. That doesn't seem ideal. How do I fix this? User terminals. Force reboot of you. Nominal offline life support. Functions include door position override, EVA suit refill, force a reboot. Internal network, the G-boot. I like this notation that they have. It's semi IPv4 127, the name of your ship, .0.0, star. Network diagnostics, ambient radiation level is causing errors. Non-essential terminals may be unreliable. That makes sense. There are door controls which are interesting. Closed door. I wonder why being able to change your door states from here matters. Close you from here? Yeah. Open, close, open, close, open, close. I'm just gonna open them again anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Cargo systems. Cargo handling network. That's cool. Consumables. Gases, food and water. Fuel. Shield, battery. Engines. Condition, okay. I'm just gonna look at that and ignore everything else. These are terminals, these are the, okay. Lots of little micromanaging options, which is great. I love that. What can I see in the life support? Tells me about air valves, there are emergency refill. Here are the things I've put into storage. Airlock for, I guess, leaving, obviously. EVA suit. I do wonder why the EVA suit is necessary. This is the med bay, which I don't think I have a need for yet. Let's go over here, science lab. Superconductor and a still camera. Just doing some numbers and stuff. Okay. Let me do some droning on. I love droning on. Is there more, or is that just the one item over here? Manipulator arms, power controller, aux generator. It's not on. wonder if the microphone is important to have. I could turn the microphone off to conserve battery, but I kinda don't want to. Although if we work on the assumption that this is just a... Wait, will this just have maximum amount you can recharge? Or can it just let it overcharge? No, it'll completely recharge. Okay. Give me whatever this is, please. You'd probably have something. Wait, what is that? Is that a space cow? Wait, why did that do that? Video camera. Main display, please. Space cow? Pick up the space cow. Okay, now we have 3 items. Recall. Let's have a look at the things we did research. Still camera. Device combines still frame camera with a powerful low frequency transmitter. Bandwidth of this device is insufficient to support video. Transmitter is, however, capable of penetrating the strong interference of planetary environment. Data upload is slow, but completely unaffected by this static. This device is remarkably efficient and consumes an unusually small amount of electrical power on operation. Categorization, camera. Oh, it has power units. Does this mean I can install it onto the drone? Mineral, exotic matter, heat run powered. Superconductor. Image data. The research facility has succeeded despite substantial difficulties processing the sample. The data is stored on this wafer, appears to be a compressed 2D image data. Numerical analysis has revealed a decompression algorithm based on subsets of the Mandelbrot set. Luminance data has been reconstructed with a high degree of confidence. Insufficient data exists for spectrum or color reproduction. But it still says there is stuff in it. Does that mean I can view the image, or... Let me, over here, move you into storage, do bulk unload. I'm in storage now. I can see image data is in rack 2. I'm not directly accessing the image data. Let's do rover to garage. Science. Research all. There's our little rover dude. Fully charged, yada 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 yada. Garage terminal, technical analysis. Rover to cargo bay. Launch rover. Garage contains nothing. Install item. Set items to install. Have nothing to install. Survey map, compass, aux generator. What is the aux generator? It's a power plant. Resource. Auxiliary power generator. Okay. I should skip it there. There's a reserve battery, which is probably what we're seeing here. What we're using to travel is the battery, and then the auxiliary generator is powered off. And we only need it if we need the extra power. I see. Status display be like video camera we kind of need. Power controller. Power controller. Base power consumption, power control and distribution subsystem will control and prioritize power flow. When system is powered on, rover devices placed on higher on the list will be given priority over the devices powered lower on the list. I'm going to remove the compass for now. Give us a little bit more storage room. I wonder, I'm gonna see if I can take one of the things that I've found and move it into the garage and install it. So if we say the radio receiver, can we install that onto the drone? Module relays radio signals as audio, passive radio receiver, directional antenna, drive on amplifier. This radio set has been configured to interface through uplink. Let's put it. Install the radio receiver. Put it. Move everything down one. Microphone, radio receiver. Turn the microphone off by default. This makes sense? Okay. So we can install the things we're finding onto the rover if necessary. Let's launch the rover. It's a single-use cell. Power storage, right. Okay, cool. I'm getting the hang of this aspect of it. Oh, my home terminal has decided to crash. Life support is open. Let's go to engineering. Terminals. User terminal, force reboot. I'll try EVA next time. I want to see what EVA is about after this run. Bunk. Is that an interesting rock? No. Microphone is turned off, which is why we can't hear anything. Can I do radio receiver? Survey map powered off. If I say radio receiver on this view. We can hear it, but we don't know where it's coming from. Let me put status display on the right, and then microphone on the left. That way I can put them together, and we'll know who's what. To the right of us. This radio's there's radio signals coming this from that way. Here, maybe the other side? Ooh, that should be the entrance. Pick up. I assume I'm hearing a radio signal, but I can't make it out. I'm also not seeing any goodies to pick up. There's another space cow over there. Let me put the microphone on as well. Give me the space cow. Then recall. It's coming in. I'm gonna see what EVA is about. Let's put the music player on. Rare EVA suit. This could be correct, but I don't know. It feels like it shouldn't be. So if we go to the airlock, open the airlock, close the airlock, airlock control, open. Uh-oh. Okay, no. That was a nice, gentle decompression. Can't really see much. I'm not sure what the purpose of this is for. That's good. It has your lovely green and red lights so that people know what way you're facing, so you don't, crash into people in the middle of space. Although you should have north and south lights as well, so you know proper orientation. But that's fine. The direction is good enough. Okay, cool. Let's store EVA because I don't really have use for it. How are we looking? Fusion reactor. Device fusion reactor. Storage vessels contain pressurized deuterium. Deuterium. Found in substantial quality. Certainty exists because ship power is insufficient to initiate the reaction. The device would require a large quantity of input power to begin operation, but may then generate a large quantity of output power. See? And a guided missile. So there's definitely things to shoot for some reason. Let's get this going. Bulk unload. Send these down to storage. There's a ton of storage. Launch River. Laboratory research hall. So you can start researching before the things are actually ready in here. It's a nice little cheat. It's slightly faster. Can I insert these things into the ship itself, like other upgrades for the ship, or is it purely... consumables, engines, seems fine. Consumables. So I'm guessing we can't do ship upgrades from here. EVS suit, 94% from that one trip. Galley food, water filters. Air valves normal, air valves closed, air valves normal. Doors are mapped to open and close. I guess if there is a fire or something, you can use this to starve out rooms. Or if there's like a hole in here, you can starve out rooms. I do wonder if this still camera will allow us to make better quality, take better quality photos and sell them for money, or credits, or whatever it is. Do I have more personal logs? Or is this just... Okay, no, this is just information to get us contextually situated. Nothing new yet. Heavy IR laser. Nothing from the microphone. Man, I can hear something, but I can't get a good direction read on it. Is that something? I can't tell. See a space cow over here though. Rough terrain, caution. Nothing clear. Space cow, give me your goodies. Field projector. Oh, no, I forgot that I set a hotkey for returning to ship, which I didn't mean to hit just then. I have to wait for it to come back, which is going to take minutes. Heavy IR laser. Field projector operates entirely unknown means. Given sufficient power, device projects a short-range field of an unknown type. Field exhibits some properties of a solid object, but has no mass. Field displays significant electrical resistance and thermal, so it's a shield. IR laser. A lot of guns were coming through here. Put the steel camera into the garage, put the compass down. Rover to garage. Put the steel camera on the garage, the rover, and see if we can do anything with that. Can I sneak through here? Whoa, I can. I can be here too. Thankfully, they've given you a button to lay yourself out again. You're not supposed to be in there, but you know, whatever. Let's replace the... Kinda need the survey map, so I'm gonna keep the survey map. I haven't really needed the auxiliary generator. Let me take it out and just hope that I don't live to regret this. Then we'll install the camera. Launch it. What's this room? This is science room. Cargo room is just for the look of the cargo, right? Storage. I can click them, but I can't inspect the items here. I can only inspect the items in the garage and research room. Oh. My panel has decided to restart itself while I was looking at it. Does it make it back online? It does? Okay. Good. I won't think about it too hard then. Oh, it's a bit weird. The sound from the rover comes from the back of the chair. Pick it up. RV4. I'm going to put the still camera into here. And if we say still camera power on, it will give us a high definition image of what we can see. And if I move, does it update? No, it just shows us what we can see. A high definition in a very vague sense. Right, let's turn that high definition off, which is the still camera. Put the microphone back here. Let's see if that's a huge structure. I can't tell. Or if that is just a mountain. There's another space cow over here. That's a structure. That's absolutely a structure. No, not a space cow. You. Hello? Oh, you were just audio crackling for no reason. For no reason, right? Wait, why is my corner of my face red? Why are the corners of my screen red? Activate Autodock. Medicine result. Aggressive growing tumors dispersed throughout the entire body. All bone marrow deceased. Necrosis of of the GI tract. Extensive genetic degradation. Immune system completely compromised. Blisters. High radiation levels detected on ship. Move ship from threat immediately. Treatment, radiation mitigation therapy, current dose equivalent to post-treatment estimation. Authorized treatment. Okay, now how do I look? I have radiation sickness, cellular damage, malignant tissue growth, hair loss, radiation treatment. Okay, you know, I'm not doing too hot, but I am obviously still highly irradiated. But like, there's a structure here. We have to check it out, right? Let's pull in this still camera real quick. Still camera, go. doesn't look too friendly. There's an object over here, probably. Let me just grab this object. Pick up. We'll call you... Oh, there are a bunch of buildings there. Probably shouldn't have left this ship, actually, now that I think about it. Going into the EVA suit. While outside of a heavily irradiated planet is probably not smart. Close you. How are we looking? System overview. All nominal except for the radiation. Yeah. Yeah. Rover. How do I upload image data? Like, I have this image data item, but I wonder if I could, you know, use it at all. Bulk unload. Place items in lab. Oh, I need to do that first. Lab. 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 Research all. Launch rover. Close. Open. Close. It's doing its thing. Any hints as to what it is? Something mechanical? Two things mechanical. Okay. How bad is it? How bad is it, Doc? I just keep on putting myself through the ringer, pumping myself through chemicals to get rid of the radiation poisoning. Bunk. These guys will be nice to me, right? If I go up to their front door. There's an object nearby, but let's see where I can pick it up from. Anything from the radio? Anything on this side? So there is an object nearby, but I don't know where it is that I can pick it up. It's like inside this. I wonder if you have to like destroy it or something in order to access it. There's another guy over here. There's a huge structure over there. insulative foam. Ugh, you're gonna make me... go up the spiral. It's nice that they put this rover-sized path up the side of the thing. Ooh. This has gotta be good. Eh, eh. Give me your goodies. Yeah, it's reverse down here. Why not? I, for one, believe in the power of going backwards at great speed. Jump thruster. Ooh. Let's have a look at these. Arrow, what? Wow, why am I being framey? Wow, what is suddenly making me framey? I didn't even read what that arrow was either. Now the garage terminal is broken. Terminal, you force reboot, you force reboot. Cargo system. Almost full. I might have to... Let's see if I can... return to the game. Wait for this to save, then I'll see if I can fix the framing. So it's that I've now got two games that randomly side-to-side hitching. Alright, save game and exit. Nope, it looks like I have to restart it completely. Alright, burp again. Do 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 do. Wine? Have a drink. Did human flesh again? Oh boy. Nobody. Nobody. Alright. You don't get to hear the rest of that. Well, maybe you do, just not now. That song will easily get stuck in my head. Right. Frames fixed. Let me go back. It's really important, I think, that you close every door behind you. Okay, we did not come here. Do you have easy to get goodies? What? That's something flying. There's life here. I mean, no shit. But there's life here. You appear to be lining up with me. You appear to be shooting. Oh, well, they opened the door for me. That's nice of them. Let me steal your goodies. Oh, and they appear to have completely destroyed something. Okay, so I'm guessing that's what I need. Some of the lasers and rocket launchers is to open the buildings here. Nope. I'm going to recall. We're just gonna hope that that's not a spacefaring person. And we'll see about leaving if we can. Close the bridge. Activate auto-dock. Get some heals in. Authorize treatment. Deactivate auto-dock. Matching orbit. Nothing chasing you from outside, Mr. Rover? Does not appear. Oh, and things have been damaged, which I guess I'm gonna have to fix. Oh, we've got a new compass. Let's take it down here. Jump thruster instead of foam. Bulk unload. And then rover. Once it's unloaded, this come here. This come here. Yeah, and then move the garage. Move the garage so that I can repair it. We will kick off the research all. You repair item. To repair an item, estimated probability of success 35%, 26% failure, 39% catastrophic failure. For still camera, how about for reserve battery? Estimated probability of success 100%. Yes. Radio receiver. Yes. Okay. Then it does its repairing in these upgrade slots. The still camera would be nice, but I don't necessarily need it, so I'm fine if it gets, you know, a little lost. Radio receiver is good. Let's put it back in. Still camera, repair item, yes. See if it can fix it. Reserve battery, pull that back in. Can I leave this place now, or is this just me surviving here for as long as possible? Am I able to go to the next place and... Exit link. Are there any other... Or am I just having to fight space cancer? So I've got a bunch of stuff. I would like to... And they have credits thing, so I want to be able to sell it, but I don't know. Personal logs. These have values, which means I can sell them and do stuff with it. There's a point of EVA. Air is fine. Systems nominal. Engines are fine. I'm guessing this failed. Can I repair it? Try again. Power controller. It should come here. Radio receiver. These are off by default. Repair failed. Repair item. It's another data storage. Return. Research. Partially repaired. What does partially repaired mean? Repair item? Let's just have to keep on doing it in order to fully repair, and hope it doesn't catastrophically repair. Fail. How did I do that? Bridge. Exit link. Exit link. Reset landing zone. Examine survey map data. Tells me the planet that I found, the coordinates that I discovered. Exit orbit and end the expedition. Confirm course. Unregistered planet. Gives me a bunch of locations. Destination Megadon Station. How much fuel it's going to cost. It's going to take me 17 days. Ends the expedition. Cannot be done. Yeah, let's do it. I'm kind of full up on stuff. Brace for thrust. Me when I Epilogue. Did Thiem explore the planet's surface at some length, mapping portions of the lifeless valley he discovered at the landing site. He looted 13 derelicts and recovered 17 alien artifacts from the surface. He made extensive use of the Jabu Seeker's research lab, substantially advancing his understanding of several alien technologies. His studies of alien devices leaned toward data storage technology. The most valuable of the items he recovered was a field projector, valued at 10,000 credits. In all, his collected treasures were worth a total of 67,000 credits. During his expedition, he exposed himself to a grievous dose of hard radiation. That was me going into space. He survived the journey, but died of advanced radiation sickness shortly after arriving at Megadon Station. Unfortunately, he died interstate. Interstate? It's not interstate, but like interstate. I don't know what that means. Oh, without a valid bill. It tells you, right? The next sentence I should just read. The priceless cargo aboard the Jabu Seekers sparked the inheritance battle of the century, attracting claimants ranging from far-flung relatives of varying authenticity to interested corporations, shadow agents of a crime syndicate, and a pair of rival nation-states. The war in the courts started out ugly and went downhill from there. The Dithiem case is taught as a cautionary tale in law schools to this day. Okay, so that is just the scoring then. It really is live there, go down to the planet's surface, keep upgrading as much as you can, find the most expensive things as you can, and live for as long as possible to get a score, and then it's done. Okay. I now have a benchmark to outdo. I now know to heal myself more frequently. Heal myself more frequently. Do regular upgrades of my ship while I'm down there. Okay. I thought there was more like exploration between base to base, but it truly is just survive on this planet for as long as possible. Let's try it again. We'll see how well we go. This time I will be... Didas Demetrius of the ship Fallen Sword. We will make the color tritone blue. Try again. Oh, hello. It's a different scenario. Sensors caught a distress beacon on the long-range scan. Looks to be about 3 days out. This far out on the rim, I guess that means I'm probably the closest ship in range. I tight beamed a message back to say that I'm responding, and laid in an interceptor vector. Got a reply back from my message. Sounds like there's at least one survivor. No video, audio only, but it sounded like she's in a bad way. Kind of wet sound to her voice, and she wasn't making a lot of sense. It sounded horrible. I'm prepping the autodock, just in case. I picked up the distressed ship on sensors. It's scathingly radioactive. Drive containment failure, maybe. In any case, I'm staying well back. Can't get anybody to respond. Fortunately, I've got the rover. I'm sending it out to go have a look. Well then, I see now why I can't get the survivor to respond. One look through the windows and it's obvious. She's dead. Close enough as makes little difference. I've never seen radiation burns like that. Not much skin left, and the rest. Well, it's probably going to be in my nightmares for a while. Needless to say, the autodock can't handle that. There's nothing I can do for her. But the strange thing is, the drives are okay. The ship looks structurally sound. So what happened? I beamed a message back to Carlos Citadel to report the identity of the ship, coordinates and trajectory, and the fate of the crew. Recovering it will take a better equipped vessel than mine. All I can do, really. I find I just can't let it go. I want to know what happened here. I sent a data link over the rover and got a remote connection to the ship computers. Was able to pull some data over. Not sure I believe it, though. The navigation records say this ship spent a week surveying an uncharted planet at coordinates here. And the sensor data is just incredible. High radiation, coherent radio noise that looks like garbled signals of some sort. The cloud cover is impenetrable, but a radar pulse returned echoes that look like artificial structures. The pilot was the only crew. Stayed too long, in orbit too low, trying for a better look. I can't say I blame her. By the time she realized how many rads she'd taken and ran for safety, it was far too late. These structures don't look man-made. I'd swear they were of alien origin. The ramifications of this are staggering. I plotted a return vector to my original course and left the dead ship behind me. Rest in peace. But I keep going over the data from the ship. I ran some calculations. I have the rover, and it's already set up for remote operation. I've got the autodock too. If I keep a high orbit and make my visit quick, I can get in, get the rover down, and get a look at the surface of the planet beneath the clouds. The rover could bring samples back. If I keep it fast, the radiation shouldn't be a lethal dose, and the autodock can track the damage to my body and keep tabs on my exposure. It's dangerous, but if I act fast, I've got a head start. When Carlos tracks down that ship, they'll go through the computers just like I did. And then all hell will break loose. At this moment, I think I'm the only one who knows what's out there and where to find it. I'm a week ahead of the mob. I could get there first, get samples, and get out. Samples that would be priceless to science. Or on the open market, or both. I keep running the numbers. I think it did work. I've set course for the planet. I have to. Okay, cool. So this is now the loop. It's just a different context, but it's the same... Same goal, same thing. Oh, hello. I have a statue of a lady instead of a golden urn. What do we have in storage? We have a radio receiver. Oxygen looks okay. All systems nominal. There's autodock. Nothing. I mean, I should just go to storage to check on that, but you know. Radio receiver. I'll just ignore that for now. I don't think I need it initially. I said I don't need the auxiliary generator, so put that into storage. Actually, over to garage. I can do that from here, can't I? Nope. I have to do it from here. Alright, let's uninstall the auxiliary generator. We will uninstall the compass. This gives us more room for stuff to begin with. Compass, audio generator, launch rover. Obviously we have no science to do. Let's check my body. Radiation levels, detectable radiation exposure. Authorized treatment. Nominal condition, no intervention recommended. Okay, cool. Establish communications link with the rover. It is still falling. We have microphone, we have the power control here. Let's do this, and then we can say that the microphone come here. I do want the survey map. Does the manipulator arms tell me anything? It just says it's ready. Status display. Let's get to it. Pick up. Stuff to the left. Pick up. I should figure out what button I put pick up item to so that I can just hit that button when it's ready. Stuff to this behind me. I'm stuck on. Object nearby, but I can't see anything. There's another object nearby here somewhere. Can't tell. It's not the tree. Right here? Oh, inside. Is there, if I do manipulator arms, it just says ready. Okay. And then it gives you the progress updater, which I don't need. Status display. There's a tree. I've already been to this guy, right? this another cow? Yes. This cow doesn't give me anything. Rude. That cow is moving. I didn't realize they moved. You looking at me, sir? Maybe it's more like a... I'm gonna get out of your way in case you decide to be mean to me. I'm sorry. Rough terrain? Give me another item. Pick up. Recall. So I'm gonna recall, then I want to go to the auto dock. Oh, it's a different color planet this time. Fixing the radiation. Thrice treatment. I do wonder if there's like a limited amount of treatment I can be doing, which I haven't been hitting. Matching orbit. I do have more stuff here than I can install, which is a bit silly, but that I can research, that is. Come in. I wonder if I'm in the rover this room while it's out, but I don't think I can send it out while I'm in it. Okay, bulk unload rover. Stuff comes in here, please. Unloading, then we'll tell it to go down. We'll kick off the research lab. Launch the rover, science lab, close, you click off the research. Then, yeah, we have one additional thing to research. Although, I don't know if it's going to get down before I can finish researching. "40 seconds. While I wait, I can help it research. Phase 1. Optical, electronic field. Ooh, EM field. Shields. Let's do help the electronic complete that. New camera? It's a laser. Data storage. I think the drone has hit the ground. Let's get going. Pick up. Oh, I was too fast. Pick up. What, a 20H? This looks like a ship that has just landed to put something down. I'm just gonna sidle on up. Pick them up. There's more objects, apparently. At the same place? At the same place. Okay, now we have everything. It's got a pulse laser. I'm going to... move the pulse laser... Yes, here, and this image data here. No. Image data here. And then the unknown item we're going to stick here and let it start to generate. Research all. Cool. Continue down this little path that we hadn't seen before. I'm trying to click on things to see if there's any interactivity about them. This is a crashed ship, I'm guessing. Oh, I'm being shot at, what the hell? They weren't shooting at me before. Until they were, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. Holy crap. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get out of there. They've got goddamn mortars. Authorized treatment. Radiation dosage above approved exposure limit, cellular damage detected. Unavailable radiation treatment applied, no further mitigation possible. I've been using too much of it, maybe? Systems are nominal? Oh, this is just gases, this isn't going to tell me about, yeah. Oh, yeah, every time this opens, I'm going to be losing a little bit of air as well, unless it's being depressurized properly, automatically. Let me in. So, we have surface map. Forward radar, an active jammer, bulk unload. Let's see what these do. Surface map, active jammer, forward radar. I'm guessing image data is just pure data. Rover to garage. Oh, no. Science lab, science labs. Science lab. Research all. Pulse laser is probably a gun of some kind, which makes sense. Surface map. Cartographic. The subject contains what appears to be terrain data with annotated reference points of unknown significance. If this data can be correlated by observations against terrain features, it may be provide useful cartographic reference. It has been configured to act as a map display. So we'll put surface map here, and then I will take out survey map. Jammer, high intensity broad spectrum transmitter. The signal generated is of sufficient strength to induce glitches in other devices within the field, predicted to interfere strongly with radar, and to oversaturate targeting sensors, making the emitter difficult to accurately pinpoint. Highly detectable and interferes with rover communications. So I do jammer. Forward radar consists of directional radio frequency transmitter, matching receiver, measuring the time delay. So an operating may be detected by the receivers. Okay, that's interesting, but I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to pull in the pulse laser. And it will be one of the higher things to get power. We do down one. Pulse laser. Okay. A heavy laser, insulative foam, image starter, rover to cargo bay. Jammer. Lightweight foam material offers mechanical resistance to impact, highly thermally and electrically insulative. Form protective surface for the rover from thermal hazards. Radiate waste heat. Heavy laser. Load bank. This module does not store electrical current, it dissipates it. This device is a resistive load bank capable of absorbing significant quantities of input power. Device generates heat as a byproduct. I think it's like a quick power reload if I need additional power in the rover. I know I'll put in the survey map down here. Pulse laser. Launch. Pulse laser have, it just says powered off, powered on. Tells you how well it shoots. Okay. Oh man, that drains the power fast. It cannot be left on. The microphone can also be turned off to help recharge. So at this point, it might be necessary to have the auxiliary power generator so that I can, you know, power the thing while shooting. Oh. I'm guessing that's the thing that they fired at. Oh, these guys are firing at me. Can I get the pulse laser? And then I can shoot. Ooh, let me aim at you. I missed. That's my... How do I aim? Ooh, across the bow. Ooh, I shot him. Oh, there's a bunch here being mean to me. Ooh. I need that last one. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, let me get that last one, please. Okay. Turn off the pulse laser. Am I still being shot? I am still being shot, damn it. Pick up. Pick up. Pick up. So I definitely need more going on here. Ugh. Pick up. Then we'll recall real quick. Recall. Just seeing this again reminds me of the scene from Matt Damon movie The Martian, where he exploded as he found a way to make water. I haven't seen The Martian. I know the book is pretty good, but I haven't seen it. Ooh-wee. Let's get ready. Oh, let's do a quick heal. And then we'll add in the power back onto the ship, just so that it can have more things going for it. Quickly authorize treatment. Cellular damage. Movie's decent. I got a hook because of the meme of Matt Damon being stranded on planets, just like Interstellar. Yeah. It's funny how meme culture really helps films and things. Load bank, I'm gonna say we want to put it in. Heavy laser, we can't afford. Incident foam, we can't afford. Bulk unload. Then everything goes into here. I want to add in... We'll see if the load bank helps. I believe it's also a power source. We'll see if it helps. We'll kick off research. Rover to garage, load bank. Power storage. Does not store electrical current, it dissipates it. This device is a resistive load bank capable of absorbing significant quantities of input power. Device generates heat as a byproduct. Base power consumption 55 units per second. Heat when powered, 3000. So it pulls power in? This power's storage. But it doesn't tell me how much I can pull out of it. Base power consumption, and then it reduces heat. Surface map needed repair, so I will... Further improvement, if possible, is beyond the capacity of this facility. Okay. I'll instead opt for not the load mix. I'm not sure what it does, and we'll put it to auxiliary generator. Auxiliary generator, we'll stick to the bottom. Install it, and it can be turned on when we need additional power. But that consumes fuel, so we'll want to not leave it on. Alright, then stick this down, launch rover. What are we looking at? It's still going. Go to storage room. Open. Say sort by value. This doesn't help me. I don't know if compass is better or images is better. It's a sort by value, but this is like... What? Whatever. I wouldn't call this quite roguelite. I guess it's kind of roguelite in that you're going in, getting better materials, coming back, improving things, and doing that loop. But it's not roguelite in the sense that you are completely isolated. Like the improvements are completely isolated. If I remember correctly, there was a guy right here being mean to me. So we'll do pulse laser. No, don't do that. You. We'll do pulse laser. On. Then we'll wait for one more shot to go by. Kapow. And we'll drive up the hill. Get aiming at the guy. Oh, too high. Oh, why am I leaning backwards like that? Up, 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 bang. No, he's still moving. Bang. Missed. Bang. I think that was it. It's smoking, so I think it's on, and turn the pulse laser off. Is there a destination that you need to be, or is it uncovering things in the solar system? It's not even uncovering things in the solar system, it's uncovering things on this planet. It's purely survival on this planet while constantly combating radiation poisoning. So I am being irradiated just by being in orbit around this planet, but I'm trying to live as long as possible to get as much off this planet as possible. And scavenging what I can find whilst obviously if I do it's generator, yeah, gives me a huge bump in power. I don't know if you're dead or not. You're not shooting me, so I'll just see if you're already dead. No, you're already dead. Hell yeah. Pick up. And so yeah, the whole thing is we're just scavenging items from around the place and trying not to die. And we're trying to get as much expensive things as possible, I guess. Yeah, well, I don't know if we can do anything to combat the radiation, not that I've seen anyway. To combat the radiation, so far I am just coming to the medic bay and healing myself constantly. But I don't know if this is a consumable thing to be doing. Because it tells me here, moderate radiation sickness, significant cellular damage. Wants me to do things. Current dose equivalents, MSV, post-treatment estimation. So I'll decline the stuff. But what you're improving is how your rover can perform and survive and find useful items. And you're basically just trying to save the most expensive items, it seems like. No air, that's fine. Consumables. Blade of heat shield, battery charge, fuel, water, calorie, food, so it doesn't seem like there's any consumable thing for healing myself. Cargo system, that's operational. User terminals are fine. So we come to our storage bay. We say we have 2 cadaver samples. Lovely. Back. Cadaver sample. Sample is a carcass of an unrecognized life form. Gross anatomy indicates trilateral symmetry with no evident differentiation between radial segments. Conjecture. Organism has no preferred upright orientation. Sample is protected by a durable exoskeleton. Tissues exhibit remarkable immunity to ionizing radiation. Seismic mic. So I have an audio sensor which will help me find things or avoid things. Adapted as a geophone seismometer, capable of detecting and approximately localizing ground tremors in the vicinity of the rover, as long as it doesn't move. And another cadaver sample. Problem is, I don't know if I can send these cadaver... And it seems like I'm just purely working on what's in my storage here. I haven't seen anything that would indicate that I can improve this storage or my ship at all. Because if I leave, that is the end of the run, and then I have to start again from 0. That is kind of what we're looking at. Bulk unload, cadaver sample, seismic mic, cargo handling malfunction. Wait, what happened to the... I lost something apparently. Research, what am I looking at? So then I can come over here. I can sort by value. And now see that this compass has a value of 20. This image data has a value of 650. So I can say I don't need the compass anymore, so I will discard the item. Object will be ejected overboard and will be permanently lost to space. Proceed. Yes, that means I'm making space for my storage so that I can make more money. Keep the survey map because I need it. Radio receiver, it can be interesting, but I don't have a use for hydraulic jaws. Let me have a look what that is. Load bank, I don't know what that is. Cadavers are somewhat expensive, but not really. But that's kind of what we're doing here. Now I think the minigame is juggling your storage to make sure you have the most expensive stuff either attached to your rover, or eject the things. And it just seems to be this scoring at the end of your run is how much money you've made compared to how long it took, compared to how sick you are. Hydraulic jaws. Module functions as a manipulator arms. Heat and power. This device can be adapted as an alternative manipulator arm assembly for the rover. Its hydraulically actuated jaws are capable of exerting a substantial prying force. Thermically efficient, remaining relatively cool during operation. So we have that compared to the manipulator arms here. 0.1 units per second, 1.4 units a second, 15 per second. Plus 1. Active power, heat when powered. So there's no active power, just constantly being used. Let's remove that off, put them on, install it. Yes, we will have it be powered off by default. I'm also lagging again, so I'm gonna have to restart the game real quick. I do not like that. Let's put music on, straight to BRB. Watch out! Oh, pause. Continue the game. I just realized this whole time I've had my counter displayed. Oh, powered off. Manipulator arm. Okay. Light flamer. The purpose of the device is uncertain. Consists of a thermically insulated open-ended chamber ringed with unknown structures. When activated, it emits a high-temperature cloud of conflagrating materials. The emission pressure is insufficient for efficient propulsion. Device could be used as an offensive weapon. A flamethrower. Cool. Ooh. Interesting. So now we can do the juggling of what weapons to have to better do stuff with. But then I can't actually do anything else with them, I think. Like I can now, install it or just leave it here, and then we juggle whatever we find. Oh! Get off me, you freak! So, apparently there are hitchhikers. The fallen sword and Didas Demetrius never returned from their final voyage. The fallen sword drifts silently, and it is Demetrius is dead. His final thoughts were a detached and surreal appreciation of the abstract beauty of the spheres of his own blood floating through space. In the vastness of space, it is unremarkable that the remains of his body were never discovered. It is perhaps some small comfort that the alien creature loose aboard the fallen sword will also perish. Well, there you go. I didn't see that there was an alien on board, and I died. And so I guess if I saw that he was there, I could have, yeah, killed him. But yeah, as you can see, the scoring here is based on what you've explored, what you've pulled back and survived, like objects of worth, I guess. How much research you performed. Okay, so it's not even all of the upgrades that matter. It is... Oh, objects recovered. I didn't get any objects recovered because I died. Right, okay. And then my final score is reduced by the state of my health. I died, therefore. Okay, cool. Let's do another one. Scores. New game. Didn't read. Ship. The blue accent. Oh, not the because it uses the elsewhere sometimes. Blue accent. Again, game. And so this is the... It's not roguelite. It is roguelike, I'm guessing. Alright, and then... Okay, I'm guessing based off of whatever accent I have on my ship, it's how it's decorated. And how this works. I also have a picture here instead of an item. I don't think my ship items are randomized, are they? Ready receiver, reserve battery. No. I'll fit in with the blue man group? I don't know what you mean. Do this. Then we'll remove the auxiliary generator just so I can get 4 items to begin with. Why will I fit in with the blue man group, Jay? You're saying that all blue men fit in with the blue man group? Battery, compass. I also don't need the compass, so I'll turn that off. Move this up. Go back. Close you. Launch rover. I'll throw this stuff into storage. So this is also, I'm guessing, why it's important to close your doors, is so that aliens don't have free reign. Goddamn aliens. And I should practice, actually. How do I... So I say there is a alien in the storage room. Click doors to open and close. Cabin pressure. I can open these and then evacuate the pressure and then kill whatever bug is there, and then re-pressurize the rooms. Air valves normal, air valves closed. Air valves normal. Okay, so this is how I'm guessing I get rid of the bugs or whatever it is. If I know what room they're in, I can open the doors and try and cycle them out. Kind of like that Duskers game I was playing a little while ago. We're exploring, establish communication link. Alright, let's get going. This just looks like a giant tank, to be honest. Go. This is a crashed ship of some kind. There's an item here. Pick up. There's one under here. Oh wait, no. I moved too quickly. Pick up. Pick up. What's that blue behind me? Oh, that must be mountains. Nearby. Pick up. Ooh, stuff on this tree. Once it's picked up, I will recall immediately. Then we're gonna see about healing myself. Before we get permanent damage done. Deactivate. Excuse me, sorry. Ooh, too so long. At least this first time. Queen. Pretty planet. Hopefully they're not crawling around in the vents. Maybe they hitched a ride. There must have been like in one of the containers I picked up, or like off the carcass that I picked up and brought in maybe. Bulk unload. Now we'll stick them all here. Then research all. Once it's unloaded, we'll launch the rover again. It'll help some of the research. I believe if I am here, it goes faster. It might go faster if I research one at a time, but I don't think there's much of a case a need to do one at a time. It makes sense just to do multiple at a time. It's a laser. Right. What are we looking at? Still landing. So you have 30 seconds to land. Let me help. It's mechanical launcher. Bonk. These things here? These are odd structures. These pick up a pole. Little crystal pulse laser. Actually, I should swap over. What the hell is he doing? The pulse laser down here. Put that up here so I can get all the research going. Research all. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, it was me flying into the screen directly. Read crystalline structures. I'm guessing if I had a weapon of some kind, I could destroy them and pick them up. This might not be the best place to drive. I might have been able to actually see something to be driving towards if I looked around more where I was. I see structures out there. A flame projector. I've been shot at. That sure seems like I'm being shot at. Oh, from there. Hello, dude. Man, am I lucky you can't aim. Oh, shit. Let me just steal from your friend here real quick. Object nearby. Yes. Okay, you're not gonna. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. That appears to be some kind of shotgun. Let me run away from you. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a flying thing. Are you alive? You are alive. Let's get out of here. Oopsies. I found them all, and none of them are happy about it. What do you have? I have a radiative armor? Several panels of a thermally conductive engineered material. This material is tough and resilient. It has almost no thermal insulative effect. The sample could be adapted to form a heat-radiating surface plating for the rover to aid cooling, but may make the rover more vulnerable to thermal hazards. I don't know if they shoot thermal things or if they shoot other things. I have a rocket device, or can be used as an offensive weapon. When the trigger is pulled, a powerful electrical arc is projected. This weapon is highly damaging, but unpredictable and erratic in an area of effect. The size of this weapon precludes turret mounting in the rover, leaving it as a fixed spinal mount as the only option. Damage 14. Damage 5. Consumable resource of rockets. 10 rockets. Rockets are interesting. Laser protection, armor protection, electrical protection. Flame projector, arc projector. 14.5. So I think arc projector and radiative project armor plates I'm gonna install. You have nothing new. Road to garage. I'm going to need to repair a bunch of stuff. Video camera, repair item. Estimated success 100. Yes. Status display, repair item. Yes. And then I'm going to take the radiative armor to the garage. I'm going to take the arc projector to the garage. These are going to go into storage. Maybe maybe not the arc projector, or maybe the pulse laser instead. I'm going to install these guys into our rover. Laser will come here. Actually, maybe down one. The radiative armor comes here. Video camera. Status display. Yes. Video camera install. Radiative armor install. Oh, look at them. Now that's a tank. It's looking pretty funky. What does it mean? Oh, I can't turn it on and off. This is just it. I can now only pick up 3 items at a time, but hopefully survive a little better. Yeah. Then a launched rover. I might have needed to put on the AOX projector, to be honest, but it's fine. While it's going down, I'm going to heal myself. It's been a minute. I haven't seen anything that indicates that it's a consumable resource, so I don't know why I wouldn't be doing this constantly. No signal for status display. Video camera, status display. Also, is there manipulator arms? Oh, microphone. I don't need a microphone there, I can hear it. Pulse laser. Where are you? It's very narrow range. Oh, hello. That guy was not narrow range. That guy was diving me. Ooh. Oh, that guy's shooting me with rockets. Let me... I don't know how close this is. Ooh, I've run out of power. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh. Need to sit still and bait him a little bit. So I don't have my auxiliary power to deal with him effectively. I don't know why that guy is circling. This guy is strafing me. Are you out of rockets? You might be out of rockets. That's might be what's happening here. It's coming back. I'm not gonna shoot until... Oh, he's not out of rockets. Ow, he hit me, damn it. But I hit him. Where is he? Cannot see. Did he? Fine. Recall him. We'll repair him. Then we'll go down, and then we'll pull him out. Man, it's hard to see what you're doing there. It's so good at dodging it, but apparently not good enough. Close here. Dungeon Road. Walk north, you walk north, you walk north. Punch the giant rat with your fists, hitting it for 5 damage. 3 damage. Hit the skeleton, hit the skeleton, hit the skeleton. Now we're over to garage. Video camera. Repair item. Survey map. Repair item. Microphone. Repair item. Armor. Probably not the armor. I think it's fine. Status display is fine. Microphone is done. Nope. And then we'll put UH5 into research. Can't do that while it's doing this. Cargo bay. Repair item. Yes. Repair item. Yes. UH5 to the lab. Riveted Gaga. Start your research. Researching. Access display. Manipulator arms. Repair item. Repair item. Manipulator arm. Yes. I want an auxiliary power as well. I can't do that once like this. Survey map looks good. Survey map looks good. Install microphone. Install status display. Video camera. Manipulator arm. Auxiliary generator. And they pick up 2 items at a time now, which is unfortunate. I could get rid of... I guess the status display maybe I don't need. I'm not really reading it. Optional accessory displays information on status message alerts. Information that can all be obtained or inferred by other means. Some operators find it helpful. I'm going to remove it just so I have space. Still item. Okay. Launch rover. Arrow indicator. What's an arrow indicator? Operating via unknown means, this device appears to indicate a bearing to a fixed point on the planetary surface. The significance of this point in space, if any, is entirely unknown. Ah, it could tell me where good things are. I see. Let's grab it and prepare it. I need to run to the loo real quick though. I removed status, so what do I want to put on status instead? Survey map. The laser here. Microphone? Manipulator on. Microphone. So, did the thing that fell down get completely destroyed? Nah, there it is. Now that I'm here, I want to see if I can get this circling one down as well. I don't know if I'm close enough to it. Listen, this guy is dead. I've already got him. Pulse laser enabled. Fire more round. Nope. Oh, I can use number buttons to toggle. Nice. Flying right above me. I missed. Maybe if I come closer up. Oh, that definitely hit. That's a color change for sure. I think that was a color change. Coming back around. Hey, there we go. Pick up items. Oh. You're the rocket guy. Hi, friend. Why are you so mean to me? I've done nothing to you. Okay. If we don't stop believing, hold on to this feeling. Oh, it hit me. But I got it. And I think I saw a ship crash here as well. Pick up range. That was a little greedy. I can only assume the audio bugging out and the frames are because authorized treatment. I running it through all these adaptive things and whatever, so it's a bit funky. Okay, deactivate. Oh, deactivate. Autodoc. Sure that everything is closed properly. Double check for bugs in the room now that I have enough things. That it's a concern. I wonder if I can see the bugs hitching a ride on this ship, or if it's specifically on the cargo elements. The cargo items. Not that I can see here. 1, 2, 3. Over to garage. Need to do some things. Science lab. Research all. Let's do some repairs. Video camera. I can do it from here, right? Video camera. Yes. Pulse laser. It's fine. Power converter. Yes. Survey map. Yes. Microphone? Yes. Cargo capacity 7, protection -9 for fire. Interesting. Power situation. Excellent. Thermal, superb. Maneuverable, mediocre. Video camera, install. $99. Install. Power controller. Yeah. Well, actually, let's move it down one. Survey, install. Microphone, install. I think I need to do the other stuff. If you guys, do you reckon you guys are done yet, or? These two, nowhere near. Send you down. Launch Rover. Mish. She. Do. It's just been sent off. Checking the room for aliens now. Maybe it's specifically with the carcasses. When I bring the carcasses in, I have to be wary. I would not be surprised if at the end of this run I got one that says I was a hypochondriac, based on how often I am doing this. Let's get out of here. What was it? It's still going. Bonk. Yeah. Do I have you? I do have you. So let's have a look at the ship that crashed here. Pick up item. So these will give me weapons and armor and things, but then if I can get to any of the buildings, I think that's when I get like more exotic items, possibly. Or like more interesting things at least. Can I shoot these? Does anything happen? Okay, maybe not. Maybe only with rockets. Oh, there's a local running around. I hear a ship. That's the ship there. He's flying. He's coming in real low. Yeah. Got him. Radioisotope. Oh, there's an item here to pick up. Cool. Don't have room for it, so I will recall. Start doing our loops. Radioisotope. This device is a radioisotope thermal generator. The isotope is not recognized by this research facility, but is well shielded. The thermoelectric system generates usable electrical power. Note the isotope sample emits waste heat at all times, even when the generator is switched off. The specific device has a highly efficient internal structure that generates additional output power. This device includes apparent stealth techniques to reduce detectability. Okay, so it's a better power generator. Let's install it. Once the thing is caught up. I can probably move it over there right now. Radio isotope. Bulk unload. Uh-oh. There is, in fact, a bug in the system. I saw that. You think I didn't see that, but I saw that. Uh-oh. And he's in a room. He's moving around in the storage chutes, so it should be somewhere where there's no storage. Cargo system. There you go, I can see he's going into this room. I wonder if I can see him crawl out when he arrives. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna evacuate that now. Why not? Bye. That didn't work. I can hear it banging. Oh, it's trying to come out now. That's what's happening. There it is. I was too early. Eee, hey friend. And now if I do this, it's still here. Repressurize the rooms. I'm wasting a ton of oxygen doing this. Okay, close air valves. Now can I do it? If I say you open, you emergency release. I feel like that would have done it. He's no longer at the door, so I'm going to say that I got him out. Cool. Now let's close and close the door. Refill. Nice. Creepy bug gone. We are safe in our homes again. So let me rover to storage. 315 per second. Constant heat. That's a high heat. Heat powered 75 per second. So we look at the reserve battery is our power generator. Power storage. Pulse generator. So that's the fuel type, and this is not a fuel type, this is just a passive type. So if I use passive type, how does it look? Power situation is good. Power use, idle to max. Thermal is great if I turn it on. Yeah, we're still good. It's a little hot, but it's fine. And it doesn't require a consumable resource to power anymore. Let's do this as a backup. Metal detector, liquid sphere. Consists of a number of instruments arrayed about a large inductive coil. When the coil is powered, small eddy currents are induced in nearby conductors. The resulting magnetic disturbances is detected. Device can be used to detect nearby buried metals. Consumes an unusually large amount of power. Device also provides compass orientation. So that would replace the compass, but it will also tell me when there is metal nearby. Nice. Liquid sphere represents a highly reflective sphere. Analysis suggests this is a liquid that exhibits extremely high surface tension, sufficient to compact the mass into nearly perfect configuration. Regardless of acceleration of gravity, chemical analysis is unavailable as the liquid resists wetting, and the surface tension precludes interaction with sample. So this is just goodies, nice rewards to leave with. Cool. Let's put both items in here. Move both items here. We'll launch the rover. We'll start our research. Probably need a quick trip to the doctor. I'm starting to get a hang of this, I think. This is pretty neat. I was hoping this would be more about, like, exploration. But it... pretty good. Moderate radiation sickness. Significant cellular damage to bone marrow. White blood cell count markedly reduced. All available radiation treatment applied. No further mitigation. So I am okay, but I'm still, you know, poisoned. Crackle, 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 crackle. That looks like water over there. Oh, someone's trying to shoot me out of the air, I think. I saw that rocket. There's an item right here. Alright, I'm gonna pick up item. Our heat is fine. If I turn on radioisotope, the heat goes up, but now moving around doesn't discharge at all. Pulse laser can be on, and I can shoot, and I'm not losing power. We have heat and stuff, but now I'm fully charged while I'm moving around. Hell yeah. No longer... That wasn't here before, was it? That guy, you there? There's something shooting me over here. Get me in here. Give me your goodies. How do I leave, please? Driving on the side. Oh, hey, friend. I assume you are not a friendly friend. Yeah, look at him run. I see a big building up there, so I'm gonna go that way. Active jammer. Nice. I hope these guys aren't following me. The microphone I might be able to lose, because I'm being pretty okay at seeing things visually. I mean, actually, being able to hear the planes take off is very useful. That's a good point. Uh-oh. This is... Oh! Oh golly, this guy stinks. That guy's scary. I do not want to be stuck in there again. Where is he? Oh, there's another guy. Well... That's it. I lost my rover. I'll have to call it here. Actually, am I still researching something? If I'm still researching something, I'll wait for it to end before we call it. Because there's no way to recover the drone. Once it's obviously been destroyed, and that's the whole point of you being here. So that's game over, but not a dead game over, you know? Let me clean up some of my health. What was the last bit of research I did? It was an active jammer and a target scanner. The device provides a detailed scan and informative database of objects targeted by the rover. This device is remarkably efficient and consumes a small amount of electrical power. Detailed scan, informative database of objects targeted by the rover. Oh, okay, cool. It's a pretty worthwhile get. Let me transfer everything into the storage, but I don't think it matters. And let's see what I scored. Exit orbit and expedition. have enough fuel to do it, so it's fine. Brace for thrust. Didn't Reed explore the planet's surface at some length, mapping portions of the rocky island he discovered at the landing site? The surface rover was destroyed. He looted 7 derelicts and recovered 8 alien artifacts from the surface. He made extensive use of the Blue Accents Research Lab, substantially advancing his understanding of several alien technologies. His studies of alien devices leaned towards detector technology. The most valuable of his items recovered was a target scanner, the thing I just unlocked, valued at 17,000 credits. In all, his collected treasures were worth a total of 56,000 credits. In the course of his encounter, he exposed himself to a concerning dose of hard radiation. He had an encounter with a creature from the planet's surface, but bested it by blowing it out of an airlock. Yeah, I did do that, didn't I? I outsmarted him. During the journey, he considered his remarkable luck. The trip was a long shot, and he won big, but it was very much a gamble. The 2 important rules about gambling, he decided, are to quit while you're ahead, and that the house always wins. Didn't Reed sold most of his treasure he recovered, and bankrolled the construction of an orbital casino. He makes a rich living off the proceeds. The grand prizes, genuine alien artifacts, remain as yet unclaimed, but draw thousands of hopefuls willing to throw down credits to try for them. Cool. So I survived this, encounter of an alien planet, recovering items, and then I decided to make a space casino, and hell yeah. We love casinos. Exploration points, 3,000. I lost my rover, so I lose 500. 56,000 in the cost of object recovery, 3,000 in research. I ejected a creature, which gave me 10,000 points, and I have passable health, so that's 73% from the total. Final score, 53,000. That should be a new high score, right? Yeah. Oh, absolutely a new high score. That's a huge one. Okay. Still not sure why we have the EVA suit. It might be so that you can survive a little longer if you fully run out of oxygen, if you survive that long, maybe, or if you need to evacuate space where the alien is and you are also. But it kind of feels like if the alien gets you, you're dead. But no, I like this. This is a neat little game. I might play more offline. I don't think I'll be playing more online. But it is quite nice. I don't know. I can't remember where I saw this game, to be honest. I think it might have been when I must have seen a VTuber or something playing it and thought, hey, that's neat. Well, I'll try that. Might have even been Chia. And that would have been pretty good. I liked it. I'll do it again, I think. But it's been a while, and I have something coming up shortly, so I'm going to, as I say, call it here. Oh, this was no, it was using my GPU. It wasn't not using my GPU, right? Surely. I think that's what that means. Yeah, I'll call it here. Catch you guys later. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for being you. Yeah, I'll see you. Bye-bye.